I summed up the last legislative session by saying that the rich got a handout while working folks couldn't even get a hand up.
Right.
Well, folks, it is even worse this session. The rich are again getting handouts, and those who are struggling are not only not getting a hand up, they're getting kicked while they're down.
In the face.
And that is especially true of those who are unemployed. Our state has the 5th highest unemployment rate in the nation. Yet, in the first days of session, right-wing legislators rammed through the most drastic cuts to unemployment benefits of any state in the nation. They reduced the benefit amount, the maximum, to $350 a week. They reduced the duration of benefits from 27 to 12 to 20 weeks. They made it more difficult to qualify for benefits, and now they require you to wait 2 weeks to get your first check. And if all that weren't bad enough, legislators did this knowing that their actions would cause the long-term unemployed to lose $780 million in federal benefits.
Right in that kind of
Right.
So starting on July 1, 170,000 North Carolinians are going to lose those extended benefits. Benefits that don't cost our state a dime. Yet time and again, conservative legislators voted down amendments to save those benefits. They had so many opportunities to do the right thing, so many chances to help the jobless. But instead, they showed no mercy, no remorse, no shame. And the same can be said of our governor. On his first day in office, folks, Governor McCrory gave his cabinet members an 8% raise so they could, quote, afford to live. Yet the second bill he signed into law were these drastic cuts to unemployment benefits. So you got that, folks. Cabinet members need $120,000 a year to live, but they expect the unemployed to make do on a couple $100 a week or nothing.
Right.
There's a theme here on Jones Street. It is more for the few, less for the rest.
Right.
Wealthy business owners, the Chamber of Commerce, corporate campaign donors, they want more.
That's right.
More for themselves and less for workers, and the legislators they help to elect are more than happy to oblige. Speaker Tillis was so eager to please big business that as soon as he got the gavel on opening day, he promised that he would keep North Carolina as the least unionized state in the country. And he is trying his best to make good on that promise. Because in the first hour of bill filing, he sponsored a bill to enshrine anti-unionism in our Constitution with 3 different amendments. First, they want to put right to work for less in our state constitution. Second, they want to put the Jim Crow ban on public employee collective bargaining in our Constitution. And third, they want to go against federal labor law by requiring the use of so-called secret ballots in union elections. So to sum it up, folks, 2 of these amendments are about laws we already have, and the third one would go against federal law and result in a lawsuit. Makes a lot of sense, huh? That's why the News and Observer called this effort ridiculous. But legislators are pressing forward because they know that keeping workers unorganized means lower wages for workers and more money in the pockets of big bosses like Art Pope. But more importantly, they know that keeping workers unorganized means less political opposition to their agenda. That's why legislators are busting unions. That's why they get so nervous about HKonJ and events like today. They understand that when working people join together, when we organize, we have power.
Unstoppable. Unstoppable.
The question is, do we?
Right.
That's right.
Do you understand the power that we have?
Yeah.
We can turn this state around. obligation to build this movement. Because if we don't build this movement, there will be nothing left. Our state will become unrecognizable. So brothers and sisters, let's talk to our legislators today, but let's talk to our neighbors tomorrow. In every corner of this state, we must organize, educate, agitate, litigate, and demonstrate, and we cannot stop. We cannot turn back. So brothers and sisters, let's hold tight to each other and let's march forward until there are good jobs, living wages, and labor rights for all workers in North Carolina.
People united can never be defeated. The people united can never be defeated. The people united can never be defeated. The people united can never be defeated. Somebody give a big victory scream. I'm holding hands with MaryBe because we want to be clear in this southern state that labor and faith and civil rights, this regressive mentality has brought us together in a way that will never be broken. And we will not ultimately lose. I want you to keep reminded of history. 145 years ago, blacks and whites said four things that we have a constitutional right: life, liberty, and watch this. In our Constitution, the enjoyment of the fruit of your own labor. And the pursuit of happiness. That means no more slavery, no more slave wages. And we're going to test this Constitution. We're going to test it in some major ways. Also remember, we said that if Tillis and Berger and McCory want to be the George Wallaces of the 21st century, we're going to name them. Because George Wallace was against labor rights. He was against civil rights. He was for states' rights. He was against voting rights. And he was against public education. And he lost. Because he was on the wrong side of history. And so are they. Let us stand together.